Okay. Talk about milking this shit. Holy fuck. How many videos has this man, in quotes, man, made on Gina Carano getting fired? How many videos? One, two. This is related. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? 7 videos in what is this? 2 days. Oh no, this is 8. This is 8. Hold on. Can we watch like the progression of this story? I want to see the progression of this story. So first we have SJW weirdos get hashtag fire Gina Carano to #1 on trending, and let's help Gina Carano. Mandalorian star slammed. Gina Carano fired from The Mandalorian by Disney and Lucasfilm. Cancel Disney Plus today. Lucasfilm fires Gina Carano, and agency drops her, and cancel Disney Plus for Cara Dune and The Mandalorian. Can you imagine if anyone actually cancels their Disney Plus subscription over this shit? Fuck no. These motherfuckers are still gonna watch The Mandalorian. They're still gonna watch WandaVision and everything else. Pedro Pascal fired by Lucasfilm for abhorrent tweets. Not actually true. Walt Disney is hypocritical and The Mandalorian. This is actually clickbait. That didn't happen. Gina Carano fights back. Mega stream with huge guests. Cancel Disney Plus and let them know why. Haters melt down as Gina Carano has epic comeback. Brand new movie. Ben Shapiro and the Daily Wire. Disney panics and may bring Gina Carano back as Disney Plus cancellations surge and stock tanks. Didn't stock actually go up on Disney? Like, didn't Disney's stock actually go up? Hold on, wait, no, I'm pretty sure Disney's stock went up. Oh, this would be so funny. Lefties do this too. Dude, this is exactly what lefties did after Evo Morales' party won re-election. So here's what Disney stock looks like today. Pretty bad, huh? Look at that. That looks pretty bad, huh? Makes you think, okay, maybe this Gina Carano getting fired from The Mandalorian thing's gonna have a bad effect on it. Let's zoom out to 5 days. It's nothing, dude. This is like the tiniest reverberation of the stock value of Disney you would completely expect. This is nothing special. Literally nothing special. Yeah, if we look at like 1 month, we can see it's definitely been going up. It's not even close to dropping down to what it was like a month ago. 6 months, continuously going up. Year, continuously going up. 5 years. What happened here? March 20 of 2020, it really dumped. I don't know what happened there, but it's going up higher than it's ever been. Oh yeah, here's its like lifetime stock value of like since 1981. Yeah, it's literally the highest it's ever been. Listen, holy shit, imagine, oh my god, imagine if someone bought like $100 worth of Disney stock back in 1981. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, that would be insane. Notice how this title here, by the quartering, is Pedro Pascal fired by Lucasfilm for abhorrent tweets. Apparently what this is referencing, it's just clickbait, it's not actually true. Apparently, what's happened is hashtag fire Pedro Pascal is trended after Disney drops Gina Carano from The Mandalorian. So it's apparently just reactionaries wanting him to get fired because he's like way more progressive. Like here, one of the top stories that comes up when you look him up is Pedro Pascal celebrates sister for coming forward as trans. Like he's a really progressive dude, so no wonder they want him fired. Now, I am gonna cover one of these videos by the quartering, because the quartering is big mad, but he's also grifting his ass off of this situation. But I do want to say, I have a concern. I do have a concern. Hear me out. Can you imagine, or can you come up with an answer to this question, like an actual answer to this question? Can you think of a single celebrity who's done something that's like maybe not like super fucking bad, but they do something really yikesy and they get canceled for it. And then that cancellation doesn't make them go all the way into it, like sink all the way the fuck into whatever they're getting canceled for. Because Gina Carano, after getting canceled, wait, should I actually go over everything here? We can go over everything that happened here. Here, I'm sure many of you guys here don't actually know what happened. So what ended up happening was Gina Carano tweeted out some spicy stuff, to say the least. Here, where's the tweets that she put out? Yeah, she had some spicy takes. All right, here's one of them. Fuck off. Jews were beaten in the streets, not by Nazi soldiers, but by their neighbors, even by children. Sad face. Because history is edited, most people today don't realize that to get to the point where Nazi soldiers could easily round up thousands of Jews, the government first made their own neighbors hate them simply for being Jews. How is that any different from hating someone for their political views? Ah, yes. Oh, I'm sure the quartering agrees with that, too. Listen. That's not all that she tweeted out, but that's like the most notable one that people have called her anti-Semitic for. She also tweeted some transphobic shit. She also tweeted like the weird the election was stolen bullshit. And she's also tweeted COVID denial, like, oh, you're wearing a mask is like wearing a muzzle or whatever the fuck. Yeah, she's like an anti-masker. So she's tweeted some pretty cringy shit. Now, theoretically, it could have been possible for people to reach out and be like, hey, listen, Gina Carano, I understand that you have these opinions, but here's why they're wrong. And chances are she could have, considered those beliefs. However, she got fucking destroyed. She got fired from Disney. She's no longer going to be in The Mandalorian, and her life is taking a pretty big hit. And something that happens to a lot of these celebrities when they get canceled is they go all the fuck the way into that shit. I have yet to see a single celebrity get canceled for some like right-wing shit posting like this that doesn't just go all the way in with the grift. Not one. Not fucking one. So, this is no fault but her own. But apparently Gina Carano is going to be going on Ben Shapiro's show to talk about cancel culture and how Twitter banning her getting fired from her job, or not Twitter banning her, but like Twitter cracking down on conservatives and her getting fired from her job is literally 1984, as well as talking about how cancel culture is too crazy and yada, 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 yada. She's going to go all in with the conservative grift bullshit, and that'll be pretty exciting to see. Real exciting to see. So, my friends, let us watch the quartering video. What should we watch first? How about his first video about Gina Carano? It's called Gina Carano Fired from The Mandalorian by Disney and Lucasfilms. Cancel Disney Plus today. Hold on, can I show you something hilarious? I saw this on Twitter earlier. Oh, this is so good. Hold on. Vadim posted a really good relevant meme here. This is very important, okay? Very, very important. I saw this earlier. So, before all this drama happened, this is what they were saying about Gina Carano. And when I say they, you know what I mean. These fucking people, the reactionary types, just hating on her for being like a strong woman in like Star Wars or whatever. Fucking hating her. Mandalorian gets woke. The Mandalorian episode 4 review woke garbage. Mandalorian proof of SJW lies. Is Cara Dune a Mary Sue? Imagine if halfway through Die Hard, John McClane met a buff, snarky woman that beats him up, then starts doing everything cool for him. Or doing everything cool for him? Oh, doing everything that is... I don't get it. Wouldn't that be better? So yeah, just like super fucking mad. The mob wins. Gina Carano fired. Gina Carano fired by Lucasfilms. Cancel culture wins again. Canceled by the left for having an opinion. Liars harassing Gina again. Still trying to cancel her. Cara Dune erased. They can't get rid of Gina Carano. I like the SJW laser cannons out of their mouths. They can't get rid of Gina Carano. That aged well. But yeah, these people are some of the most shameless grifters on the fucking planet. Holy shit. They will change their opinion on any issue or any person when it becomes profitable for their narrative. It is absolutely wild. Here, really quickly, I need to fix this. Transform. Stretch to screen. There we go. Now the quartering's a little bit wider.
I need you to leave a like on this video. I need you to leave a comment on this video. I need you to share this video. I need you to, if you are a current subscribing member of Disney Plus, to tweet this video out under the hashtag cancel Disney Plus.
Wait, can I just be this shameless in my videos? Is this like okay? Hold on, I was always under the assumption that it's like bad practice to even ask people to donate or sub or whatever, right? Like I've always been under that assumption, but hey, listen, if the quartering's got over 1 million subs, if he is able to do this kind of shit and nobody calls him out for it, then in that case, I need you to like this stream. I need you to leave a comment on this video and this stream. I need you to donate. I need you to follow me on or sub to me on Patreon. I need you to subscribe on my website. I need you to give me money. Look at me. I'm basically dying here. I haven't eaten 2 days. I need the money. Can I just do that? Is that okay? Is that what we're doing now on YouTube.com? Listen, it's shameless, but I'll fucking take it. All right. If he says so.
I have just done after the predictable, I predicted it just 2 hours ago, that the cancel culture and social media will get Gina Carano fired, and just that.
Wait, you predicted it? Hold on. Did you? Did you, Jeremy? Did you predict it? Because I happen to remember seeing a thumbnail. I happen to remember seeing a thumbnail that would suggest otherwise. Where was that thumbnail? Hold on. Where was that thumbnail? I remember... Oh, where is it? Oh, did he take the video down? The thumbnail was in the collage made by, The thumbnail was in the... I bet he deleted it because he got proven wrong. It was from like a week ago. For those of you guys that don't know, like a week ago, he uploaded a video about how the SJWs were denied and they weren't going to fire Gina Carano. I remember that. It might be someone else. They make all the same thumbnails. No, it had the Quarterings logo in it. Although, to be fair, the Quarterings logo is stolen. It's on the right. I just saw it. Wait, you did? Okay, if you saw it, then it was there, okay? Do you guys not know that the Quarterings stole his logo? It's actually really funny. He literally could have, he could have so easily gotten a redesign or like it's not a hard design to do, okay? This is, the logo of the Orlando Estilo Barbershop. It's exactly the same. To the point of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points of the beard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many points in the hair? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's all the exact same. He literally just looked up. Like, it's a little bit widened, to be fair. I will say this. The small change of the color and it being a little bit shorter and wider. That's the only change from it. Yeah, he made his look fatter. Yeah, they just chonked it up a little bit. Yeah. No, the Quartering literally stole his logo. Just want to make sure everyone knows that. It's a good meme.
That has happened. This is disgusting. And the losers that are celebrating it now, acting like, well, she did it to herself. I mean, you can see all of these pro-censorship losers, like Blu-ray Angel, Gina Carano got...
You know what I'm really annoyed with? People saying censorship is bad. Okay? Guys, censorship, here's my hot take. Censorship is morally neutral. You have to make a case for individual things being censored to be bad. Here's something that I think should be censored. Child porn. I don't think, if you ask any of these people that talk about how bad censorship is, ask them if they're okay with child porn not being censored. As in, like, taken off the internet. Or, like, wiped off the face of the earth. I thought you're against censorship. Oh, you're okay with some things being censored? All right, I guess you agree with censorship. So, I think it's hilarious how these people like to paint with like a broad brush and say censorship is always bad. Same thing goes for violence, right? In many cases, violence is okay, such as self-defense or whatever. But yeah, in this case, it's not even censorship. Nobody is taking away the ability for Gina Carano to say what she wants to say. She hasn't even been banned from Twitter, from my knowledge. It was literally a private company that employed her, firing her because they didn't like her behavior on social media because what she was saying was harming their brand. She hasn't even been deplatformed. This would be like saying that if you're walking down the street and your friend that you're walking with starts screaming the N-word, if you say, "Bro, what the fuck? I'm leaving you. I'm not hanging out with you anymore. I'm going away." And then that friend said, "You're trying to censor me." Fucking SJWs. It's like, no, I'm not even stopping you from screaming the N-word on the street. I'm just not going to be your friend anymore. Like, what the fuck?
You all got me fired from The Mandalorian, all of us. You did it to yourself. All of these people celebrating, calling it abhorrent and unacceptable social media posts. No, there is absolutely zero chance I'm watching The Mandalorian anymore at all. Period. You can watch, and I'm not...
I don't get how these people can be so mad. Like, also, nobody who isn't terminally online cares about this, okay? Yeah, also, I smell Cap, okay? He's still gonna watch it. He's not canceling his subscription. This dude's a millionaire. It doesn't take any... He's going to keep watching The Mandalorian so he can shit on it for videos. There is literally nothing that he benefits from. He benefits in no way from canceling his Disney Plus subscription and not watching The Mandalorian anymore. He does not benefit in any way from that. He's not going to do it. He's going to continue watching the show. Most people who aren't terminally online reactionaries are going to continue watching the show. Like, I've watched The Mandalorian. It's a good show. It's honestly pretty good. It's a show that you don't even have to be a Star Wars fan to enjoy The Mandalorian. Like, for like a mini review of The Mandalorian, if you have like a friend or something that isn't really into Star Wars or whatever, you can probably get them into The Mandalorian. It's like, it takes place in the Star Wars universe, but it's more of like a almost standalone Western that takes place in space. It's just a good fucking show. Nothing about... Also, the character of Cara Dune, basically, at least in the beginning of Season 2, became completely irrelevant. I forgot she existed, like, for the first half of Season 2 of The Mandalorian. I'm gonna be honest. They brought her back, like, halfway through the second season, and I was like, oh, wait, yeah, she exists. I thought she was just gonna be another character that there's so many characters in the show that The Mandalorian meets and talks to and becomes friends with and works with and then leaves that planet or wherever he is, never talks to them again, okay? Like, what about the salamander lady with, like, the little salamander eggs in her little tank? What if they fired the lady that played the salamander? Like, who would care? Cara Dune, the character who Gina Carano plays, could easily just be a side character that the Mandalorian met, worked with a little bit to achieve a goal. Now they're going their separate ways. It would fit the character. You are such a misogynist, San, for getting the woman role? Yeah, I know. Yeah. I don't know. Like, even when I was watching The Mandalorian, I never saw Cara Dune as being all that important of a character to the story. I would say that Ahsoka, The Mandalorian, and Grogu are probably like the three main characters. Everyone else are supporting characters that could easily be killed off or thrown to the side or forgotten, and the story would still continue on just fine.
Paying for Disney Plus either, and you shouldn't either. This is absolutely pathetic. It is absolutely cowardly, and anyone supporting this is a loser. And every one of her co-stars is quietly sitting there thinking like, boy, I'm sure glad I'm part of the same weirdo freaking cult that everyone else is. That's exactly what just happened to Gina Carano. Variety reports. Lucasfilm drops Mandalorian star Gina Carano.
The amount of projection in this is insane. I mean, here's the thing. The quartering is very stupid. He's very dumb. He does believe in some of the things that he says, but he's admitted to being a grifter. He has. Here, I wonder if I can find the clip. He was talking to Destiny when it happened. This was back in like 2019. The quartering admits he's a grifter. Yeah, it's on here on Our Destiny. And now Mr. Quartering admits his endless Brie Larson vids weren't a noble crusade against the evil SJWs, but just a giant fucking grift. Stop exposing Brie Larson, you're obsessed. Hey, I work for the entertainment of the viewer. Their feedback tells me what I should be covering. Guess what, whiners? I wasn't going to buy now. You get another stupid Brie Larson video at 4 p.m., and then here's like his subgrowth fucking exploding. He also admitted he was a grifter in a talk with Destiny. I want to find the clip. Where is it? Oh, thanks, Argoir. Huh, I can't find it. It's during Destiny and the Quartering's original debate that they had. You can find it. He basically says he doesn't really care all that much about anything he covers, and he just does it for money and views. It's actually a pretty fun debate if you want to watch it. The Quartering backpedals every fucking claim he's made in his videos. I think it was about like the agender robots thing and Brie Larson. He said he doesn't care about any of it. He's just doing it for views and money. Highly recommend watching that debate. If I could skip through, it's like an hour and a half long, so I'm not going to skip through it to find it, but I highly recommend watching it. It's a good video.
Carano following offensive social media posts. Gina Carano is not currently employed by Lucasfilm, the company said in a statement Wednesday after controversy erupted over the Mandalorian star's social media posts. Gina Carano is not...
Hold up. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm actually liking the non-RGB lights behind me. I'm kind of liking this color. It feels way more cozy. Do you guys agree? I'm actually really liking this color. I'm liking it a lot more than the RGB. Just feels better to me. I like it better. I like it better, personally.
Not currently employed by Lucasfilm, and there are no plans for her to be in the future. A Lucasfilm spokesperson said in a statement, nevertheless, her social media posts denigrating people based on their culture and religious identities are abhorrent and unacceptable. I'm not exactly sure what this is in reference to. Carano should
Sure, she said multiple transphobic things, so pretty cringe, right? Nevertheless, her social media is based on their cultural and religious identities are abhorrent and unacceptable. Here, can we find like the full list of things that she said? Gina Carano tweets. Let's see. I want to find all the tweets. All right. Here's one of them that we've already seen. Ah, yes. Yeah, do you guys remember when Gina Carano did the epic, very original joke, the most original joke on the internet, the helicopter joke, where she changed her pronouns to beep, bop, boop, Or boop, bop, beep. Holy shit. I'm rolling on the ground fucking laughing. Holy fuck. My fucking organs are gonna explode. My abdominal wall is going to tear. I'm laughing so hard. Here's her defense. Beep, bop, boop has 0 to do with mocking trans people, heart and 100 to do with exposing the bullying mentality of the mob that has taken over the voices of many genuine causes. I want people to know you can take hate with a smile, so boop you for misunderstanding. All love, no hate. This is like saying, listen, I don't hate trans people. I'm not making fun of trans people. I'm just making fun of the trans people that don't like me. Fuck off. We need to clean up the election process so we are not left feeling the way we do today. Wait. Oh, yeah, that's about right. Day after election day. Makes sense. Stay mad. Put laws in place to protect us against voter fraud. I would love to see any evidence of wide-scale voter fraud happening during a presidential election that wasn't on the side of the Republicans. Investigate every state. Been done. They found there was no voter fraud. Film the counting. Film the counting? Wait, correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember tuning into live streams that were doing a live feed of where they were counting votes on election night. Am I wrong here? I remember watching a live stream of a voter counting place where they were like going through all the votes and counting them on election night. I covered it live on stream. Yeah, there were live streams of it. Go over the VODs. Flush out the fake votes. Demonstrate that there were any fake votes. Require ID. Well, voter ID has already been shown. Hold on. This is actually pretty cool. There is a Supreme Court case in, I believe it was the North Carolina Supreme Court. The Republicans tried to pass voter ID laws, and they found that the particular types of ID that they tried to require to be able to vote were kinds of ID that were less likely to be possessed by people in minority communities. You'll find that in a lot of cases, the more roadblocks that you put up in between being able to vote and not being able to vote, the harder it is for minorities to vote. Because the problem is, if you are like a poor black person, unfortunately, a lot of black people are impoverished in this country, it's going to be harder to go out of your way to get something like, I don't know, a driver's license or something like that, because this is, let's say you're very poor and you can't afford a car or a vehicle. Why the fuck would you have a driver's license? Why would you go out of your way to get a driver's license to vote? Hell, you might not even have time to vote anyway because you have to work. I believe the Supreme Court's wording was like that this attempt at implementing voter ID laws, or the types of IDs that they were trying to make required to vote, quote, surgically targeted non-white communities. I believe that was the exact wording. It was very transparent. Make voter fraud end in 2020. Find any proof of it. Fix the system. Nice. What's this? Breaking news. Democratic government leaders now recommend we all wear blindfolds along with masks so we can't see what's really going on. So just outright conspiracy shit. What else we got? That all they have in this article? Cringe. Yeah, she's tweeted a bunch of cringy shit. It's not just her tweets, too. She's also said some cringy stuff on Instagram as well.
Several offensive Instagram posts on her stories Tuesday, including one that likened contemporary political differences to the treatment of othering in WW2. This...
God, I really hate the... Do you notice something? There's like a big difference between lefty commentators and conservative ones. And it's that conservatives are constantly afraid to say what they truly believe or to even like read off words in an article. Because one, they're all grifting pieces of shit, and two, they're terrified to express their actual beliefs because they know how abhorrent they are. Grow some fucking balls and accept that sometimes your videos are going to get a yellow $sign. How many views does this video have? Do you really think it's going to harm your channel if your video that got nearly 300,000 views gets a yellow dollar sign because you said the word Nazi in it? Is that really fucking... Or Jews? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Just fucking read it off, you goddamn coward.
This is a sentiment that I agreed with. This is just how it happens. They other you so that you're not a person they have to think about as a human, and then they can justify to themselves the inhuman ways in which they treat you.
It's wild to me. The SJWs are simultaneously these screechy little crybabies that have no power, as well as being this, like, overwhelming force that cannot be overcome, and they're terrified of them. Like, conservatives feel like they're both the big alpha males, while also being the victims. It's one of the core tenets of fascism as well. I'm not saying that the Quartering is a fascist. He's just... There are certain tenets of all conservative belief that are fascistic. I'll be honest, the Quartering looks more like a truck driver than a gamer. Yeah, he does. Have you seen the Quartering's first video? No, I haven't. I'd love to see it, though. Here, let's find it. Oh, I got hiccups. Holy shit. God help me. Help me. Why are there so many SJWs in Magic the Gathering? Magic the Gathering is ripe for Gamergate Light, Part 1. Level 5 MTG Judge gets disappeared by WOTC. Marvel Twitter wants another Gamergate, and it's like him sitting on his couch looking like away from the camera sideways. Are Magic players anti-diversity? Jace, low T beta male. Shilling for MTG is a difficult job. 30% of Magic the Gathering players are bad people. Should I sue this YouTuber for slander or just meme on him? Should I sue this YouTuber for slander? Jesus Christ, you fucking coward. Oh my god.
That they are willing to make up for you or against you to accomplish their end goal. See, once you dehumanize somebody, then it's just a matter of what's the right tactic.
Also, the idea that conservatives in this country are treated in any way, even within the same fucking zip code or ballpark as Jews were treated leading up to the Holocaust, is laughable. Okay? There is literally no parallels here whatsoever. Guess what? We live in a, for the most part, free country. And in a free country, you have the right to not like other people for their political views. Guess what? People on Twitter disagreeing with you is not censorship. It's not oppression. People on Twitter are allowed to disagree with you. People in the media are allowed to disagree with you. Game developers and actors are allowed to disagree with you. People having the right to call you a dumb fuck is not 1984. You know, it would be 1984. People not being allowed to dislike you for your beliefs. That's 1984, my dude. By definition. That's not allowing people to have an opinion on you.
Because there are no wrong tactics when you classify everyone as an evil bad guy from WW2. This is absolutely disgusting. And look at all these losers celebrating this. Tim Young saying, Disney will get rid of Bill Burr next because his stand-up isn't woke enough. They can't stop with Gina Carano. Get in line with leftist ideology or you're canceled.
Wait, is Bill Burr's character even in the show anymore? I'm pretty sure he died. I'm pretty sure Bill Burr's character... Listen, I haven't seen past halfway through the second season of The Mandalorian yet. Is his character dead or even still in the show? They only want us to dislike people for their race / gender / national origin. Everything else is 1984. True. He was set free, but he's basically gone. Yeah, I feel like Bill Burr's character was just like a meme character for an episode, you know? Like, hey, look, this funny character that's gonna, you know, be funny and cool for an episode. And, oh, shit, it's Bill Burr, and he's funny, and yeah. Also, Bill Burr is definitely progressive. He's got some like yikesy takes or jokes or whatnot. But if I'm being honest, I'm pretty good at figuring out somebody who's saying something to be edgy, but doesn't actually believe in what they're saying, and somebody who is saying something and is like genuinely like not progressive or reactionary, is trying to push like a bad ideology. Bill Burr comes off as like sort of just an edgy boy, you know?
Gina Carano has been reportedly fired. If true, who? I'd love to know that source. By the way, we're getting an official comment. Well, it has been official. And all these people, like, why celebrate this? You shouldn't be celebrating anyone losing their job for the most part. And especially one that you could have just, I don't know, not followed her on Twitter. You could have.
Well, to be fair, there's not much that we get, like progressive people get from like a actor or an actress or whatever who's reactionary getting fired from their job. I guess it's nice for them to not be supported financially, and it kind of disincentivizes people from viewing these beliefs as being like societally acceptable. But like, she's a millionaire, okay? She's fucking fine, all right? She's fine. Would I have preferred if she changed her beliefs and didn't get fired and was a good person? Sure. But clearly she drank the Kool-Aid too much. She's gone full into it now. So I don't know. I don't think there's any chance of her getting out of that weird fucking conspiracy theory conservative bullshit.
Not been triggered by her posts. This is really, truly disgusting. This is exactly what she was saying. You get that, right? You get that was her point, that the media dehumanized people back in WW2, and propaganda did.
Ah, yes. The Jews got fired from their jobs, and that's what happened during the Holocaust. Wait, the implication of this rhetoric is that conservatives are going to get rounded up and sent to the fucking concentration camps. This is the logical conclusion of what they're saying. Do these people actually think they're going to get rounded up and sent to concentration camps? Do they actually think this?
So that it was easier for everyday people to justify treating you poorly. That's exactly, by the way, co-signed by the same people who call everybody the bad guys from WW2. If you're celebrating this, all you're really doing is outing yourself, to be one of the most disgusting humans alive. And look at all these losers. Like, this is not, this is the least, how would I say, the most disingenuous representation of what she said. She wasn't comparing being a Republican to being a Jew during.
Was she now? Really? That's not what she was doing? That was not what. Let's read the tweet again. Here. I keep having to bring them up. I should probably not be closing these tabs whenever I close them, or tab out or whatever. Hold on, let's reread that tweet again. What was that? What was that tweet or that Instagram fleet or whatever it was fucking called that she put out again? What did that say? Hold on, let's see. Does this sound like comparing being a conservative to being Jewish during the Holocaust? Jews were beaten in the streets, not by Nazi soldiers, but by their neighbors, even by children. Because history is edited, most people don't realize that to get to the point where Nazi soldiers could easily round up thousands of Jews, the government first made their own neighbors hate them simply for being Jews. How is that any different from hating someone for their political views? She's literally asking how it's any different. Come on. Have the tiniest bit of integrity, dude.
WW2, she was talking about how they othered you, but they're fine. Twitter,
yeah, that's called a comparison, my dude.
Twitter's fine standing on 6 million graves to get somebody canceled, though, right? They're
at least he
fine.
admits
They're
6
fine
million.
standing on 6 million graves to get somebody fired from a job that they don't like.
Hold on. How many dislikes did this video get? Uh-oh. 2.1K Nazis saw that and were like, wait, did he just say 6 million? Disappointed with you, Jeremy. Come on. How could you do that to us? How could you say 6 million Jews died in the Holocaust? Come on. You know better than that. Some of his Nazi fans had to drop the dislike on this one for that.
To get somebody banned from Twitter that they don't like. This is absolutely ridiculous. These people were never really offended by this. They've just been lurking, waiting, plotting, lying openly, doing everything they could to smear Gina Carano and have her blacklisted from Hollywood. There's literally almost no chance at all that she'll ever work in Hollywood again.
Really? It's more like the Nazi fans would like him, but just let the 6 million number slide? No, I feel like Nazis are very, very crazy. I feel like they would turn on anybody if they didn't. Well, here's the thing, right? Nazis recognize that people like this help move people further right from the center or from the left and get them to the point of being Nazis. Obviously, we all know the Quartering isn't actually a Nazi. He's had some really shitty takes and defends Nazis, but that's what right-wingers do, right? The thing is, they'll dislike the video, but they aren't going to go and try to cancel the Quartering for believing 6 million Jews died in the Holocaust, because they recognize that it all starts with the Gamergate shit, right? That's what brings you over.
Because, you know, again, her post, you know, it's in spirit, it's correct. And now,
I love this. She wasn't saying that that she's comparing Jews and conservatives during the Holocaust, but she was doing that, and she's completely correct about it.
Disney has effectively listened to social media outrage culture and fired somebody for it. Now, they did this with James Gunn. They brought him back. They're not bringing her back. And now that she's fired, I promise you this. I will never pay for another Disney product in my life. Oh, I'll consume it probably, but I'm never giving you a dime of.
How many times have these people said this? Do you remember how many times these people said they weren't going to see The Last Jedi? Or how many times they said they weren't going to see The Rise of Skywalker? And they all fucking did it anyway. They're always, it's... You guys smell that? Do you guys smell that? Oh. Do you guys smell that? Smells like cap. Also, you literally cannot exist and not consume Disney products. You guys do know that like 8 companies own everything under the fucking sun, right? Does this mean that he's never going to consume or pay for another Marvel product? Do they really think? Do they not realize that like Disney owns companies that own 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 companies? It's like a fucking fractal. How much it breaks off to other companies that Disney owns. There's like 6 companies that own everything in America. You have to go. You basically have to go full. Like you would have to return to monkey to not consume any more Disney products.
My money. If I want to watch something for critique purposes, I'll find a way. You know, it's interesting that Disney forgets that there are many ways to enjoy programming without having to give Disney money. You know, they fired Gina Carano.
You know, I'm going to call bullshit on this because I pirate stuff a lot. In a video game? Not really, no. Listen, I pirated stuff before. Don't get me wrong. And the problem is, this used to be the case where getting like a bunch of, it used to be one of the biggest reasons that people pirated things instead of getting it like legally is because it was easier to pirate things. That's one of the biggest reasons why people actually pirated things. Most people could probably afford a Netflix subscription. But if you want to watch like a TV show on Netflix, just one TV show, why would you buy a subscription to it when you can just pirate the TV show? But nowadays, these streaming services have done a lot to make it a little bit easier to just pay the $5 a month for their streaming service, the $6 a month for their streaming service, so you don't have to go fucking scouring for the actual show, you know? So, like, for example, can I go to my, like, Disney Plus page right now and show you guys, like, all this shit? Because I have Disney Plus. Here. Like, I'm not going to show anything on there, but, like, if you want to stream basically anything, like any Marvel movie, anything from Pixar, any Disney movie, any Star Wars property, or anything from National Geographic, these are all owned by Disney. These are all owned by Disney. What else? What else we got? HBO Max. I also have HBO Max. Let's see what else we have. What else do we have here? South Park, The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, that Transhood movie that I had to watch on stream so we could debunk Blair White, all the DC movies, just a shit ton of other things. What other properties? Is there like a, does HBO Max have a thing like that where you can... Game of Thrones. Wait, Close Enough actually came out? Hold on. Wait. That show that was like made by the people who made Regular Show actually came out? And it's on HBO Max? Really? I thought this was in production hell. I know what I'm watching after stream. Holy shit, I can't believe this actually ended up coming out. Pog. Regular Show was fantastic. I could go to like Amazon and everything else, but like, you guys get what I'm saying, right? Lately, streaming services have taken a pretty big step to make it easier to just sub to the streaming service and watch shows on there than to go out and pirate every single individual thing. Because what options do you have to pirate these things? Like, okay, here's what you can do. Let's say you want to watch a movie. Okay, I want to watch Lord of the Rings. Here's your options. 1, pay $5 for a month of being able to watch not only the Lord of the Rings movies on like HBO Max, but also being able to watch the Hobbit movies and basically everything else on HBO Max with the click of a button. It's $5 a month. Or you can go to like a website, like a Putlocker website, where you can watch the movie at like 480p, really shitty quality. It can buffer every 5 seconds, and just generally not a pleasant viewing experience. Or if you want to go out of your way, you can go and you can download a torrent of it. You know, downloading a torrent of it will take like, I don't know, an hour, depending on how fast your internet is. Yeah, go ahead and download it for an hour. Take up room on your hard drive. Maybe it'll be a bit better quality, but in that time, you could have watched the movie, and probably another movie too. Here's the thing, though. It's sort of a race, and it's good for the consumer. It's a race between streaming services, making it easier to just like buy their subscription and watch whatever you want to watch, as well as other stuff, than it is to just pirate it. This is really important. Streaming services have been striving to make consuming their products legally easier than just pirating it. And they've been doing pretty well, I would say.
Carano for insensitive social media posts or posts that went against the mainstream narrative. But they're fine filming in a country with literal camps. Disney didn't care about the actual literal camps that are in China where they filmed Mulan, but they care about these camps, apparently.
I agree with this, actually. This is actually correct. There's literally a genocide happening in China with like the Uyghur genocide and everything. If there's tankies in chat and you don't believe in it, you can just swallow my dick and die. However, in a video game. However, no, this is actually completely valid criticism. It's not coming from a sincere place, but he is correct about this. When companies like Disney do what they did with Gina Carano, it's only for the sake of profit motive. They wouldn't have done this if people were getting upset about them filming a movie in China or like allowing their movies to air in China or whatever. Do you have any idea how many companies shill and do so many things so that they can like air in China because of how much of a market they have there? They don't give a shit about the Uyghur genocide. They don't give a shit. Remember when, because Blizzard has so many business prospects that come from China, they fired that professional Hearthstone player, or they banned that professional Hearthstone player because he like tweeted or said something about like free Hong Kong. Oh yeah. This like, I have no love in my heart for Disney, okay? I have no love in my heart for Disney. I don't believe that like Disney actually believes in like pro-trans or pro-progressive ideology. Of course they fucking don't. They care about their bottom line. That's why they're doing this. They know that it'll result in a positive outcome for them financially if they fire Gina Carano. That's it. They're pro-money. But you will not see me complaining if a company following something that has a higher likelihood of making them more money ends up having a positive outcome culturally and socially speaking. Reactionaries think China is part of the overall woke agenda because it's communist. Oh, yeah, they do think that. And they can't define communism. They don't know China isn't actually communist.
This is absolutely ridiculous. And if you have any scruples at all, you'll cancel Disney Plus and you'll let them know that this is not okay. And no, I don't want this isn't even a bring her back thing, because she's not going to get brought back. There's zero chance Disney brings her back.
Do you think Trump is going to get censored? It needs a simple majority of the Senate, and I would prevent him from running the public office again. Trump can appeal the Supreme Court. No, you got to quit it. It's not going to happen. What are scruples? Scruples are basically like integrity. Like if you have scruples, you are like you have integrity. Is basically what he's saying. Yeah.
There are no amount of Disney Plus cancellations that will bring her back, but think about where you spend your money. Think about who you're giving your money to in times when things are tough. Do you want to give it to somebody as
how much you want to bet the quartering's going to say that they should donate to him instead?
Hypocritical and greedy and unaccepting of other, diversity of thought.
Wait, did you find it, Razzatriton?
How do you feel about it? Wait, what's the problem with agender robots in Apex Legends?
Agender robots.
Yeah, why are you so mad about
this? This is a common critique that I get, and I think it's fair. My problem is never in their existence. It's just in the way that it's marketed and used to buy woke points. That's really all I ever critique on. I've never once said they shouldn't exist. I only ever have a problem with how shit's marketed or pandered. And
how should it be marketed? I'm not gonna lie, I had no idea it was an agender robot until I watched your video.
Yeah, and I mean, it doesn't matter to 99% of people that play the game.
Wait, then why did it matter enough for you to make multiple videos on this stuff?
That's because what I do, man. What do? You create content too.
About issues that I think
commercial.
I create
cookies matter.
Because cookies are good, but this is just my live stream. I mean, I put out fucking 50 hours a week of live stream shit. But in terms of stuff that I upload to my YouTube, usually I do things that I think matter. That's what I would make videos about, or things that I think are important to talk about. So, I mean, if you're going to shit out a constant stream of videos decrying the LGBT, whatever fucking people in society, I think it would be reasonable for me to assume that, oh, well, this person thinks this is a big deal. Are you telling me now that none of the videos you put on your channel are things you care much about?
Well, I don't think you'll find a single video in 1,000 videos where I talk about having a problem with LGBT people. I never have. I've never said that. I never have any issue.
I mean, you literally have videos where you're like, why do I have to watch gay people kissing in comics?
Well, that's a pretty reductive. I'd have to go back and look at the actual video. I make 3 a day, I think that some videos are more important to me than others. I think, and I'm here telling you, I don't have any problem with agender robots. I don't have any problem with,
Look at him trying to squirm out of this. He's trying so hard not to admit he's a grifter.
Gay people in video games or in real life. I only poke fun at corporations that basically stand on that community for marketing, which is, in my opinion, what they do. They don't really care. I don't think corporations really care about these issues. I think that they know that it gets retweeted and it gets positive press. That's my opinion.
Sure, they do it for money, but that doesn't necessarily make it wrong or bad.
Well, that's only my only point, though, is that just reminding people that they don't really care. I mean, if it's a net positive, okay, fine, but I'm still going to laugh at them when they do it. I don't have any problem
I mean,
with
you
it.
do
Never
more
have.
than laugh at them. Like in that video that I saw of you talking about the gay people in the comics, you're like, when I see this, it makes me want to throw up. I mean, like...
I mean, I'd have to go back and look at the video. That sounds pretty spicy for me.
Oh, man.
I'm not saying I didn't say it. I'm saying
No, the
I
problem
made,
is that
I have
like people
1,000
like
videos of-
you like in this conversation now you are like the most like conceited or not conceited. You're like very protective, very like kind, very careful with your words. But then I watch like videos that you make and it's like small boobed like women are destroying the fucking world. And it's like you're so much.
Come on.
No, but it is like you
perceive
realize
it.
like this is the kind of shit that you like that large like that video that professor dude made or whatever, right? Like this is what you.
Yeah, Destiny is bisexual. But yeah, that's irrelevant to this. But you can see, like, the dude doesn't actually believe in anything he's saying. He's trying so hard to wiggle out. He can't explain himself for why he makes these videos that are, like, meant to shit on minorities. But he doesn't actually hate them. He doesn't actually hate minorities. He doesn't actually care about any of this stuff. He just likes to laugh at it. He's not laughing at shit in this video, okay? He's not laughing about anything. He's drumming up outrage. He makes like 12 fucking videos on these topics. He milks every one of these topics fucking dry to make as much money as he possibly can. He's admitted to being a grifter multiple times, whether he knows it or not. The guy doesn't believe in a word he fucking says.
Opinions that would bend the knee to cancel culture. Do you want to keep giving them your money? Cancel this stuff tonight. Post it on social media. Hashtag
He's laughing. So look, he's just laughing about it. See?
cancel Disney Plus. Get rid of it. This is ridiculous. I'm going to have a lot more on this tomorrow, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
This is disgusting. Please send Gina positive vibes.
I'm sure he'll have a lot more to say about it. He's made 7 videos already. Wait till we get to 24 videos. I'll keep an eye on it. Yeah, God, I fucking... Holy shit. Christ. These people make so much fucking money off this grift. It's astonishing. Anyway. With that said, thank you for watching. Oh, God, these people are fucking wild. They don't believe in a single fucking thing they say. I really do have no respect for people like the Quartering. Just talk about what you believe in. I wish more people were sincere, like more political actors in the right were sincere with what they believed in. If I knew what they actually believed, I could argue against their points. But with people like the Quartering, it's just them shilling for money. It's not fun to argue against somebody like the Quartering. All we can really do is make fun of him because he's not expressing his true beliefs and his true opinions. We can point out when he lies or when he tries to obscure facts and things that really happened. That's actually a good point, Billy Drillkill. Connor Points is probably a sincere conservative. I've seen Connor Points talk. He's wrong about his beliefs, but he's sincere. He actually believes in what he says, and he doesn't lie about his beliefs. And I respect him for that. A conservative, actually, believe it or not, this is a hot take, maybe you'll disagree with me. A conservative who is sincere about what they believe will get more respect out of me than a lefty who isn't sincere about what they believe and lies about what they believe. A sincere conservative like Connor Points will get more respect from me than someone like Brianna Joy Gray. Any day of the fucking week. Any day of the week, they'll get more respect from me. There's a difference between respect and agreement. That's something you have to realize. I can respect somebody I disagree with and think is like does like a harm by existing and spreading their beliefs. I can respect them while recognizing what they say and do is harmful. It's important. There's an important distinction there. And I wish more conservatives were like someone like Connor Points, so we could actually talk about beliefs that we sincerely hold and debate those beliefs. Anyway, that's all. Hey, I hope you enjoyed my video. If you did, please leave a like and a comment. It helps the video a lot. If you want to see more of my content, please subscribe and ring the bell icon so YouTube actually tells you when I live stream or upload a new video. Also, if you're watching this right after it was uploaded, I should be live in 1 hour at 1 p.m. PST every day on YouTube and my website, xanderhall.com. Please come stop by and say hello. I love seeing new people in chat. Also make sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Links are in the description. Join my fan Discord if you want to contact me for a discussion or debate through the link in the description as well. If you're feeling extra generous and you can afford it, you can support me financially by donating or subscribing on my website, hitting the join button below the video to become a channel member, or super chatting during my streams. I really appreciate it. Thank you for watching, and have a good one.